Tyan and Dave Allen for IFL TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. You alright?
I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, I'm good. Some good news this week.
It's on.
It's on. The fight is on. Yeah. So
the talking paid off.
It paid off. And
all those thousands of tweets.
More than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Millions.
Thousands. Did you say thousands?
Yeah, thousands.
Yeah, thousands. Yeah.
Are you verified now?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
When I beat Dillian Whyte, I might get a little blue tick.
Are you desperate for that blue tick?
I'm not desperate for the blue tick. What I wanted is here. Like, obviously, a lot of people are saying it's come too soon. Like, you're not going to be ready. You're not fit enough to take the opportunity now. It's come, but when an opportunity like this presents itself,
yeah,
you've got to take it. And luckily, for the first time in my life, I've been professional. I'm getting older now, and I'm learning and I'm listening. I've kept myself ticking over. I've got 3 weeks now. I've got 2 weeks. We got 3 weeks. I trained last week. I've got 2 weeks now to do whatever that needs to be done. Spar, run, and be in the best condition possible.
Have we said what you're preparing for? I can't remember if you dropped the naming.
Yeah, Dillian Whyte, July 30th, Leeds Arena.
It was a last minute job, wasn't it? Well,
yeah, 3 weeks. But like 3 weeks.
That's a long time for you, isn't it?
Yeah, that's like back in the day that you could, like, people for world title fights won't get 3 weeks notice. My dad says to me, 3 weeks is a long time. If he would have got 3 weeks back in the 80s when he was a pro, you know, that's good notice. So, you know, there's no excuses. That's not even on my mind.
As you know, Dillian Whyte's promoted by Eddie Hearn.
Yeah.
Has Eddie Hearn deliberately given you like 3 weeks notice?
I think
to try and do you in.
Yeah, I think obviously it's to their advantage that I've got 3 weeks notice, but it doesn't make a difference to me. Like, mentally, I've never mentally wanted something so bad in my life, and it's not. I'm in good physical condition. I've sparred twice since a Gavin fight, which is not ideal. But we're going to spar this upcoming week. We're going to spar next week, and like I say, the opportunity is too good to pass up, because who knows when a fight like this will come up again. Maybe I spend the next 18 months doing 4 rounds at Doncaster Dome, not getting paid anything. So, you know, you have to take these chances when they come up.
Well, that's what I mean, though. You know, you talking about taking chances. I took a fight against Chris Eubank, you know, at 3 days' notice, and I was doing him in, you know.
Yeah, I seen it.
But then I just ran out of steam. But it sounds like I make it. But I'm saying, like, I nearly made the most of the opportunity.
Yeah.
But I didn't. But you know, you could do it.
I'm confident because
I ain't got the power.
Yeah.
You've got like. Would you say you're a big puncher?
I'm not a big puncher. Like, I'm honest to a fault. Right. I'm not the biggest puncher in the world. Like, I can punch to a certain extent. I'm a heavyweight and I can punch. I've got some power. I don't think I'm experienced enough to. I've not been experienced enough to hit someone on the chin yet. Like Jason Gavin, I was hitting him. I've got power, but I'm hitting him on the side of the head, and I'm hitting him. He's catching him. So I've not got experience. I've got the power, but I've maybe not got the know-how to stick it on someone quite yet. So yeah, I'm not the biggest puncher in the world, but like the thing with Dillian Whyte is I'm confident because, you know, he can have all the preparation he wants. I come from a track and field background, like a running background, footballing background. I've just done sport all my life. I'm just a fit man. Like, I can run. I've been running this morning. My running this morning that I did with Dom, no heavyweight in the country bar, and maybe Joshua can do that. You know, and even though I'm not like running fit, I can do that. If Dillian Whyte is world class and he can do 12 rounds at a pace, I'm bang up against it. Do you know what I'm saying? He's bigger than me, he's stronger than me, he punches harder than me, maybe a better boxer. But if he can't do 12 rounds at a pace, I'm going to beat him, and that goes for any heavyweight in the world. Like, people see me against Gavin, people see me in other fights, say he's an average fighter, he's not a big puncher, he's not this, he's not that. I'm strong, and I can fight all day. I've just got that. I'm very fit and I'm very strong. So
there's quite a lot of you know, gypsies in Doncaster.
Yep.
Did you used to have bare knuckle fights with them? Because when I used to go there on the weekends to see this woman, there was a load of gypsies, you know, having bare knuckle fights. Did you get involved?
No, I didn't. No, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
You just kept it to the ring.
Yeah, like I said, like I got into boxing pretty late. I've only had 10 amateur fights, 10 professional fights. I've come from a different background. I've come from a different sport. I've always been involved in sport, and I've always done it, and I've always done any sport I've ever tried at a high level. So I'm fit and I'm athletic. So what it comes down to is I see people saying you can't deal with Dillian Whyte's size, you can't deal with his strength.
How big is that guy? Because, you know, compared to Anthony Joshua, he's not going to look big, is he? But
no, I've met Dillian in Austria, and like, a little bit taller than me, he's a lot bigger than me. And look, you can see now, I'm sat with little man boobs, well, not little man boobs, but like, I'm not a very Yeah, I'm not the biggest man in the world. I'm sat next to you now. I'm not the biggest man in the world.
Yeah.
But Dillian Whyte has to do 12 3-minute rounds against me because one thing I will not do is I will not go anywhere. You can say whatever you want about me. I'll be there, and I'm a tryer, and I'm fit. So if you can't do 12 3-minute rounds, I'll say it now, you'll bang up against it, Dillian. If you can't do 12 rounds at a pace.
He might have, his shoulder. He's got a dodgy shoulder. Yeah. Do you think that will, you're going to try and hit him on his shoulder?
No, not hit him on the shoulder.
You're going to try and get the edge.
I'm going to hit him anywhere.
Balls, shoulder, anything.
You got to hit what you can hit. Like I'm the kind of fighter. I'm not like Mayweather. I'm not going to be able to do all these fancy tricks. I'll put it out on the line right now. I'm just going to go in there, ball to the wall from round 1 to round 12. Pressure, pace, hitting wherever. It's not going to be clean. It ain't going to be pretty. I'm not going to sit here now and promise people this is going to be the fight of the year. It's not going to be the fight of the year.
Is it going to be another Jason Gavin?
If I win this fight, it's going to be ugly.
Yeah, but Jason Gavin, he didn't really come to win, did he?
No, I will come to fight. I will let my hands go. But like, I'm not like Jim Watt. I'm not a fancy Dan.
Jim Watt fancy Dan?
Nah, I don't know. I like Jim Watt though.
You like him?
I like Nick Hall. Nick Hall called me out on some bullshit.
Yeah.
I used to tweet shit about him.
Who?
He was searching his own name, Nick Hall, in the commentator.
Oh yeah.
And he private messaged me asking what my problem is.
Why was he slagging you off about Jason Gavin?
No, I was slagging him off. This is before Jason Gavin.
What about his commentary?
Yeah, I used to give him some stick and then he private messaged me just like, what's your problem?
So for him to do that, you must have followed him. And he follows you, so this
yeah, we're friends now. I mean, I like Nicole. I don't even know how I've got onto that.
Why are we talking about him?
I like Nicole. He's a nice man. His commentary.
Do you still go to KFC?
Still a bit debatable. No.
You like stricken, become more strict.
The last 3 weeks, people have mentioned like my shape and that, saying, I'm naturally a light man. I'm like 15.5 stone probably if I'm fit. So when I was walking around at 21 stone, I'm morbidly obese. So. All I've got, people are saying, you're fit, you've been training, you've been doing this. I've not been training. I've been eating sensibly. I've been ticking over in the gym. I've not been training with Steffi Wolf for a long time. I've just been ticking over in the gym, running maybe once every couple of weeks. And my weight's come down to like 16.5 stone because I'm just not naturally a big man. There's been
a few heavyweights that have left the Ingle gym because they say, the footwork, it's too like unrealistic for a heavyweight to do. You being a big man. Do you find it hard to be like, like these Ingle fighters using the feet?
No, like
you heavy legged.
Like I go back to I've got that background from other sports.
Oh, running.
I'm an athletic man. So that it comes across easy to me when I fight though. I don't fight like that anyway because inexperience. I spar anti-Joshua in the past, and the man, like people say, you talk shit about Joshua or whatever. I box that man's head off, right? Boxing, moving, but like, would I do that in the ring for real? No, probably not. Joshua would probably ping me around the ring. It's experience, inexperience. So July 30th, if I go in there and it all clicks into place, I can outbox Dillian Whyte for 12 rounds and do a quite easy job of it. But when the bell goes, as you know, the ring gets really small. Yeah. And the man gets 10 times as big as he is at the weigh-in. And it's panic and it's inexperience. But I'm just hoping it's all going to come together. And it's there. Like it's not. I'm 100% confident I'm going to beat him because I believe I'm just too fit. I'm just going to wear him down. He's a good fighter, very strong man, powerful, tough man. But tough men, they go soft.
He's Dillian Whyte. He's got a kickboxing background, hasn't he?
Yep.
So it's irrelevant, talking about street fighting.
Yeah.
So I'm not even gonna bother. Yeah, don't know. I was gonna say, do you think he would do him in a street fight?
If he kicks me in the face,
because that's what he said. That's why I brought it up. Because he said that in the interview. He said he's gonna come down to Doncaster and smash your head in.
Yeah. I would imagine he's a handy fella. Yeah.
So he was like on the verge, when he boxed Joshua and he was doing head to head. It looked like he was on the verge of, like exploding sometimes.
I would fancy him to do Joshua, yeah.
But what I'm saying is he was like on the verge of exploding. That's what it looked like he was going to start kicking off. When they did that face off with Johnny Nelson. He said, let's go outside and that. Do you think are you going to like hold back, on the talk in case he makes it like a street fight?
No, because
you want to secure that payday, don't you?
I need him to come at me. If Dillian Whyte boxes me, like, I'm giving a game plan away now.
Yeah, forget that.
But like, if Dillian Whyte comes at me, that's in my favour. People might say if he comes to you, he's gonna bang you out in 2 or 3 rounds. I promise people watching this now, I won't get banged out in 2 or 3 rounds.
Have you ever been knocked down? You got knocked out as a kid?
As a 16-year-old, yeah. I've never boxed before. Well, my dad chinned me a few times, but that's...
Oh, your dad punched you?
That's from this PCC.
Yeah,
nah.
I don't want to get too personal.
No, that's...
Domestic abuse.
I got chinned as a kid. I got chinned as a kid at 16. I've not boxed before. Professional cruiserweight chinned me. But since then I've never been down.
What, Johnny Nelson?
No, John Anthony from Doncaster. Hit me on the chin, put me down.
What, in sparring?
Yeah, I've not really sparred before.
And he did that?
Yeah.
Deliberately?
Yeah, it was a good shot, to be fair. I think.
So have you seen him since? Like, you're a big,
I've
big
seen
heavyweight?
him since. Yeah,
he was a light middleweight back then.
Yeah, I was a small man, but like, yeah, it happens in boxing, like, and like ever since I've never been down. I've never been shook up. People say, oh, Joshua must have been because he was paid sparring, he goes steady. Nah.
You know Nas?
He just don't punch.
You know, when Nassim Ahmed was here,
yeah.
People say when he was body sparring, he used to like hit people, you know, in the face deliberately. You know, because he had that evil streak, you know, in the ring. Yeah. It's needed.
Yeah, you need to be nasty.
Kel's quite evil, you know. Yeah. You know, like in the ring. But you know, outside he's alright, isn't he?
Same with Joshua. You see Joshua in the ring, he putting his tongue out, he's pulling faces, he's enjoying when he gets fighters hurt. I think it's necessary. Some people don't like it. I like to see it. I think it shows he's got that streak, like you say, that's needed to get to the top of the game. Like Golovkin outside of the ring seems a very nice fella. He gets in there, it's cold as ice.
Kell Brook against Golovkin. What's your thoughts?
Obviously, we're in this gym, so
you have to be biased.
It's hard for us to say things, but like obviously, like I say, you got to be honest about things. His back's up against the wall. Probably I think he's the best welterweight in the world. But to go up 2 divisions to fight, arguably the best fighter, he's definitely the best middleweight in the world, possibly the best fighter in the world. It's a big ask, isn't it?
Do you think Kell's going to get Amir Khan?
I don't think he'll get knocked out. I think up to halfway he's going to be competitive. I think Kell could be nicking rounds here and there, and then 7 to 12 his back's going to be against the wall, and it's going to be hard work.
A blood fist.
He's got to bank some early rounds but like you say, Kell at middleweight, I think it's going to suit him more. He's a massive welterweight. I would be surprised if he's not arguably as big or bigger than Golovkin at the weigh-in. He's going to look huge because he's massive.
He's happy, isn't he? You know, he's walking around the gym smiling.
Yeah, buzzing. He's got nothing to lose.
I'm going to try and interview him, but I think he's avoiding me. Not necessarily because he doesn't like me. But you know, people keep asking questions. Yeah. Like, you're quite new to this, aren't you? You know, not new,
really. No.
He's been in this for like 20 years.
Yeah, well, it's different. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's a video of him on YouTube when he was 17.
Yeah.
And he's getting questioned, so he might be sick of it. So I'm not gonna annoy him.
He's gonna get the next few months are gonna be hectic for him, aren't they? But like, he's in a position where he's got nothing to lose. If he loses to Golovkin, he's not expected to win. I'm the same with Dillian Whyte. This is the first time in my life, in anything I've ever done in my life, the expectation's low. The only expectation on me is from myself, from people that are very close to me, who believe in my ability because they've seen it in the gym. Apart from that, no one really believes I'm going to do it. The same with Kell. So the pressure's off. I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm just going to enjoy the event. I'm going to give it 100%. I've not really got anything to lose, but in my own mind, I've got everything to lose. Losing to me is not an option, but
it's not good, is
like I say, the pressure is off, but at the same time, the pressure I have on myself is as real as ever.
Yeah, I was watching. I think Dominic Ingle, you know, your trainer, posted a video on Twitter. And you was doing like leg press, and I've noticed your legs now, they're massive.
Yeah.
And that inspired me to join a gym, you know, a weights gym, because I want those legs.
You know, like,
because they're like men legs, aren't they?
Yeah. Those legs are like, if you shave them.
These are giraffe legs.
Yeah, if you shave them.
They're not manly, are they?
Then we could.
We could walk, get it on.
Yeah, they're alright. They're alright then.
Yeah. This is skinny, but yeah, it's good.
Yeah. What was I saying?
So have you ever been knocked down with them big legs?
That's what I'm saying. Since a kid, I've never been knocked down. That's what Joshua, Fury, Klitschko, Clinton Woods as an 18-year-old. I've never been down, but like, if Dillian Whyte hits me on the chin with 10-ounce gloves on, I'm gonna go, aren't I? If I hit Dillian Whyte on the chin with 10-ounce gloves, and if anyone gets it properly, I believe you will go. The human body can only take so much.
Oh, you know, you saying you're gonna hit him anyway. You know, when he boxed Joshua, I think Joshua hit him on the bell, and he tried to like throw it overhand, you know, like that. Yeah, it was a bit wild, wasn't it? Does that put you off like doing anything dodgy? I know you're saying you're gonna hit him anyway, but when it comes to it, are you really gonna like take the piss with him?
I'm gonna go in there, I'm not gonna be like Jason Gavin and start doing crazy things and punching him low, punching him in the back of the head, punching him here, there, and everywhere. When I say I punch him anywhere, I mean in the body, in the head, you know, anywhere. It's about, I think in the early rounds with Dillian, I've got to give him as little success as possible and make him work as much as possible. So like I said, the game plan, most fighters won't sit there and give away the game plan, but like, that's the only game plan I've got. So
go all out.
He knows that. I know that. Everyone who's coming to watch it knows that, and it's a good fight. It's intriguing.
Is it on Box Office?
It's not on Box Office, on Sky Sports.
You know what Eddie Hearn's like.
We're low down on the card. You know, I think hardcore Twitter fans are looking forward to the fight.
You're far down on the card. You've got to be top of the bill. Who's top of the bill? Josh Warrington.
Warrington.
No, you're top of the bill. You've got to be. But Josh Warrington. You know, your fight with Dillian Whyte has been eagerly anticipated, hasn't it?
Yeah, in a way, I wish it would have waited a little bit till September. Bit more training, could have built up a lot more. You know what I mean? It feels like it has been rushed, but the time is now.
Because you've only been in the gym a couple of weeks, like this gym.
Yeah. But the fight is here now. There's no excuses. I will win the fight, 100%. It's for the WBC international title.
Oh, it's not the British title.
I don't believe so. I think that it's going to the board tomorrow. A decision will be made Thursday. I'm not confident that it will be for the British. I don't see how they do a U-turn in the space of a month. I've not fought since. But you know, to become WBC international champion, for me, after 10 amateur fights and professional fights, I'd be a very proud man. And people may say you've earned this shot through talking shit, but when I won the fight,
a closed mouth doesn't get fed.
I don't believe after beating Dillian Whyte anyone can knock me. I think it's a good win. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to this fight. You know, I'm gonna call it a day. You know, before the battery dies, because I want to try and get Kel. But all the best for your fight.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for that.
Thank you.
Nice one.